Hello everyone, it's Mike Levin, Tuesday morning, May 3rd, 2016. On my way to work, and I'll keep it short because it's raining out and this is my short walk to the 1 in the morning. And the thing on my mind lately is artificial intelligence and machine learning, and I finally watched Ex Machina last weekend and realized how all this stuff has recently poked into the public consciousness with all its talk about Turing tests. I can't believe that the Turing test, not Turing complete, but the Turing test as far as talking with a artificial intelligence to the point where you can't tell whether it's a human or not, is part of the public discussion. That's like super nerd stuff. Anyway, I've also been watching, on the recommendation of my neighbor Scott McDonough, Person of Interest, one of the J.J. Abrams executive produced series, which I've sort of been following from the start. I watched Alias, I watched Lost, and I like that style, and I liked Person of Interest right away. And after the first and maybe even second season was over, it really started to get into it. It was a long wait to realize that it's a battle of the AI gods sort of story, and it dives deep into the moral implications, and it makes me think of the Wisdom from the Culture book series by Ian Banks that I also read on Scott McDonough's recommendation. The opinion that any disembodied AI, any artificial intelligence that you raise without a human or similar body is just going to go crazy, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's not the artificial intelligence itself that's so alien, because when you tear it down and really look at it, we're artificial intelligence. We're just a hack. We're a matter hack. A hack of matter that lets something that lumps of self-aware mobile matter like ourselves refer to as consciousness. That's the same stuff we're going to be sort of tweaking out through hacking of other matter, probably in just not quite an organic life-looking form. But the point is, if you raise these things in a human body with human sensory input, a human experience, and remember, there's a huge diversity of human experience. It's not one way we raise everyone, unless you're the Venture Brothers, but it's billions of different ways, and that's just at this time slice in time 7-point-some billion different ways, and historically even more. So there's probably a lot of approaches to giving a good crack at raising a viable artificial intelligence, a non-human intelligence, a chance. I don't see it as too wacky or too far off. I know there's this split between the futurist Ray Kurzweil, who's a fellow at Google, and Michio Kaku, who's a physicist on superstring theory teaching up here at City College in New York, over how long it's going to be. Ray Kurzweil says 25 years till the singularity, which is the point at which a smart machine can build a smarter machine, or 500 years, which is Michio Kaku's opinion. And who knows, I tend to be a little bit on the optimistic side, like Kurzweil, and I figure, why not? There's so many, hey, hi there. Technology today. There's so many signs that it's happening, things that are taking on emergent behaviors, that I see that as the success assured indicator. How different is what we're doing right now from basic pattern recognition in a circular system that has some mobility and the ability to take, sustenance from its environment, both stuff to build yourself, the protein, and the energy, the sunlight or the sugar, that simply has good programming to let it do that more effectively and successfully. rinse and repeat, you got intelligence. Anyway, I'm about to get on the one, so that's one of the more far out little type videos of things on my mind. I try and be quite a bit more practical than that. But hey, you put your head out ahead of things and you work in the here and now, and you know where you're going. So thanks for joining me. Hope to talk to you again soon, and don't forget to subscribe.